What's going on, guys? Are you daring to be brilliant? Hey, I'm here at the Marriott in Austin, and good morning. I just want to say good morning, and I want to thank you for the work that you've been doing. For those of you that are dedicated to doing this work, I realize a few things. I honestly realize that this work is not easy work. I'm here with about 100 other people who are doing some very serious consciousness transformation, and this conference is reaffirming some of the work that I'm doing. I'm hearing it from different sources, from different people who have walked this way, and there are many others who walk among us who desire to be super clear in what they do and to be able to do this kind of work. This is not easy. It's not for the meek. Daring to be brilliant, as I call it, or coming into your individual brilliance it's not easy work all the time. Sometimes some of the exercises are easy and sometimes they're not so easy, but it is important work. It's super important. I want to encourage you. I walked this path for 10 years, over 10 years now actually, and it's not always easy. Not every day is just a box of chocolates and some roses. Some days are harder than others. I want to encourage that this work will make your life better. Today the exercise is regarding your audience. It's regarding your brilliant client avatar. So for some of you, you'll find this very super beneficial, and for others, you may think that you may not need it right now. The idea here is it's finding our client, but it's also finding that the people that we talk to day in and day out. So maybe you don't own your own company. You're thinking like, I don't need that, right? So one of the advantages to doing that is understanding your target market. So your target market might be just some of the coworkers, some of the people that you want to work with. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is precisely my target and this is exactly who I'm going to work with. So there are many facets of this, and there are many things that you can use it for. I want to encourage you to think into that as you begin to do the exercise. And I'd love to hear, this is one of the longer exercises, so it should take you about 30 minutes. It might even take an hour for some of you, but the more you dive into it, the more you put into it, the more you'll get out. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and do the work. Let me know your feedback too if you found anything missing. I'm always asking the question, what's present, what's missing? So if you'd like to add anything or you have any ideas, if you found it helpful, I'd love to hear your input. And then I'm also going to put a survey in the group as well. I'd like to know if thus far on day 10, we're about halfway there almost, and I'd like to know if how you're feeling about what's been presented, and if it's been of benefit to you. So I've talked to some of you personally. Others I'd love to hear. Maybe you don't want to have that conversation, you want to send me a personal message, but you can rate it that way. So I'll drop that in the group as well. I want to encourage you to go ahead and fill that out, because that will help not only now but in the future for people taking the course, for you later, and for others who will be joining the course later as well. So thank you, and I want to encourage you and I want to celebrate you for all the work that you're doing. This work is so important. It will truly transform the way you think about things, the way you work, the way you show up in life. So I want to encourage you to keep on keeping on, my friends. Dare to be brilliant. Dare to be truly brilliant inside, and draw that out and put it in the exterior as well. But it starts right here. It starts in your core. It starts inside. I want to dare you to be brilliant. Live lightly and shine brightly, my friends. Peace out.